Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you had a good Friday. Dang it, Robinhood. Okay, they closed another order. Automatically exercised, as you see right here. As part of our option sellout process, we placed an order to close 12 capturing put credit spreads. Build an average price of $12 per contract. Robinhood. I don't know their threshold of what's dangerous or not, of what's a risky position. You know, is it 10 cents from the strike price? Is it $1? Is it, you know, at what point and how soon? This was closed at 2:58. It wasn't even an hour. Basically, this cost me 240 bucks because the credit on it was like 204, and then this cost like 30 something dollars to close. I don't know, whatever this costs. It costs money. I would have made more money today, Robinhood, and I would have closed the position sooner. Okay. If I had known that their threshold, they don't tell us though. They don't tell us anything, and you can't email them and say, "Hey, can you not close my positions? I'm monitoring them very closely, and I'm aware of what's going on. Please don't close these out." If you email them that, they will reply in a week, and they'll tell you no, and then they'll send you their terms and say, "We don't do that. We close it out." Anyways, yeah, it was really close, and like I said, I would have closed it out earlier. If you looked at where it closed, though. I mean, we're good. Let's see, where's it close? Right here? It's not even the close. Oh. Happy? Okay. Right here, there's the close, 42.69, well above the 42.50. Given if I'd known that Robinhood was going to close it out, if it was down here, but they didn't even give it a chance. It was right, it was like at this time right here. It was at 42.90, and what was it for? It was for gosh, this thing is so stupid. I don't know. I'm just like looking through a text message to find your option strike history and orders, and I don't want to look through a text message. We might identify certain positions at high risk, and we automatically attempt to close these positions during a sellout process. You can learn more here. Anyways, it was, I think, 42.50. This was my strike. It had to stay above that, and if it did, then it expired worthless. And here's 42.50. It was right here. It was at almost 43, and they closed it out. I'm like, dude, if I'd known that, I would have closed it out here for a profit of like 100 bucks. Instead, by this point, since it started trending down, and it was just at the very end of its expiration, it was negative. Like, I lost 30 bucks on it. And if I just let it expire, it would have expired out of the money. I would have made the full 200 something credit. Okay. Rant over. Had a good Friday. Came up 146 bucks. Would have made another 200 on that. Whatever. We had the SPY credit spread that closed out of the money, so we collected the full credit on that. It doesn't show that here. I don't know how to find that, but yeah, it was there at some point. Also, we had the space. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I called out my space play. Right here, I bought call credit spreads on space, and yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Space plummeted today, as my prediction. Not always right, but it was that time. And so that expired worthless. My SPY play, I did a call credit spread on SPY, saying it won't close above 348 today. I opened it up about here, kept running up even after hours, and then sold off today. So that one expired worthless. And the DraftKings, even though I was right on that play, I was actually still right. Still would have expired worthless, but thanks to Robinhood, I didn't get the credit on that, and actually cost me money. So yeah, I'll just close them. I don't know. I don't know at what point. Those other ones, it let them go. It didn't say, oh, this is too risky. This is gonna maybe close at 348 today. I don't know. I don't know what Robinhood's thinking. Why didn't they think that? Like, it's closing here at 345. This could easily shoot up to 348. We better close it out. No, they didn't do that with SPY. They didn't do that with space, but they did it with DraftKings. So without knowing, it's just ridiculous. So I'm still bearish on space. I think this will probably keep coming down. This is kind of another bear flag in my opinion. We opened up some more positions. Let's see. Oh, I got a BA put. There was BA news negative the last few minutes, and it started getting some red candles, and we'll see. It was something about their new plane, their orders. What was it? Not even out on here yet, so holding that over the weekend. I got a space put I bought because I'm still bearish on space, and I bought it on, When did I buy it? I bought it on this little bounce. I was starting to time these things today. It was sick. Is that 1057? Yeah, dude, I bought it right here. So it was bouncing. I saw it at VWAP. I'm like, all right, I'm buying this thing. I'm still bearish. Just because this way this chart looks. And I'm like, okay, it's bouncing. I'm gonna buy put. And it worked. So given on Monday maybe it'll shoot up, but I was right at this point. This was the right time to buy a put, and it gained value. I'm now up 21%. If I put, you know, $1,000 in that, that'd be $200. Same with GPS today. I pulled the same move. I just need to wait for the right setups, right patterns that I know, like these flags, and then just go on those and not try and force all these plays. That's what I'm figuring out. So on GPS, I see this big bull flag from their crazy news yesterday, and then after hours, just flat. Doesn't sell off, doesn't do anything. It could have sold off today, and it did. If you're watching GPS this morning, huge red candles, like, oh my goodness. But I'm like, wait a minute, this is fake. This is low volume. It wouldn't sell off like this. It would consolidate and slowly come down. It wouldn't just dump. So what's it doing? It's just shaking out all the bulls. Look how far down. This thing almost gave up like half its gains from yesterday in the first like few minutes. But what did I do? I went cray. Sorry, crazy. Went crazy. And what did I do? What is this? About 3 of them? Oh, at different times. Yeah, I scaled in a little bit. 10:15. Wait, 9:38. Oh, and then I went even further. Yeah, 9:38 and then 10:15. So 9:38 is, when did we buy this thing? 9:38 right here, big candles. And it kept going. I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. And then once it started to reverse, once it stopped, yeah, then once it came back up here, then I was like, all right, that's fake. Oh, and then I waited for a little bit of a reversal. 10:15 right here. So I bought it right here. Wasn't perfectly timed that second one, but I just wanted to scale into it. I saw some red candles, like I need to buy some more calls. So hopefully this one comes up. I got 3 of those. 2 of the space puts, 1 BA put. That's this GPS put. Okay, so first I heard the GPS news yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, I heard the news about it and I thought it was bearish. They said they're closing a bunch of stores, like most their stores. I'm like, oh, buy puts. And then of course that's to investors, that's like super bullish. Like, oh, that's great. They have way too many stores open. They're wasting all that money. Why? Let's invest more money into this store that's closing. So I bought puts yesterday. Literally, look, I got the news so early. If I just got in the right direction instead of the wrong direction, these would have been so in the money. This was yesterday at 12:04. Look at this. Just how you interpret the news sometimes. I like crazy. All right, where was it? 12:04. So look at this. Look at this. This was way back here. I heard the news. Oh my gosh. If I had bought those the other direction. All right, let's just look at what that would have been. So anyways, I heard it here and I'm like, all right, puts. It hadn't even moved. The stock wasn't even moving at that point. They're closing all their stores. Buy a bunch of calls. It's gonna go up. Let me look at those options though. Oh, I don't know if these might not work. So it's for what, October 30th. Look at this thing. This is gonna be crazy. So I bought a put instead of a call. It was $16.50, and at the time the price was at $18.50. So it was, let's say, $2 away from the strike. So $18.50, and then say I would have got a 20.5 because it was $2 away from the strike. So it would have been worth $1.20. And I got 3 of them. Dang it. So instead of 57 in the hole, that's what that will be, would have been $1.20, 300 something. It's all how you interpret the news. I mean, I'm bullish on that. If Gap has too many stores open that's just bleeding cash, yeah, close them up. Let's make some money. But when I hear that, I'm just thinking that's bad. Anyways, that was GPS play. E-Trade, nothing going on with this one, really. Not a whole lot. Just have shares of DraftKings for when it rebounds. Also have shares of Hertz, covered calls on that, and then AMC as well. I'm thinking about adding BA to the long term. I don't know. It's like I don't want it for long term, but I just want it all this upside. I want to catch this upside on BA because people are gonna be flying. Like, that's not done. People are still gonna fly. Air traffic's gonna be busier than ever, as it has been growing every year. More people are flying. So, I mean, you can see this is crazy. Look at this from 2016. This is nuts. So anyways, I want to catch this upside, but I don't like just want to hold it forever. So I don't know if I swing trade it or just throw it in the long term and just hope it works out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I kind of do want to get into BA at some point. So, but I mean, all the airlines, but BA seems like a safer play because since they're manufacturing and they do a lot. Airlines themselves, maybe not so much, but I'm saying all that and I have a BA put. Okay, yeah, that's it for me. So the week, I was trying to make it positive this week, and man, we were gonna do it. We were gonna do it by $240 something, and then Robinhood closed our DraftKings for a loss instead of max gain, and instead we got this big hammock and a $70 gain on the week instead of a whoop, nice little $200 or $300 gain on the week. Whatever. But what's sick is that's plus 0.34% on our long term. This is my long term. Look at the SPY on the week. It's down almost a full percent. So we beat the SPY. I am doing options to kind of cushion the blow on some of these stocks that are going down. This week, a lot of my shares went down. So the only way we were able to kind of even it out was by the credit spreads and the debit spreads. I've got this. Wait. Did it close my Verizon debit spread? Or Netflix? What wasn't filled today? It's been automatically. What? Did it expire today? No. Wait. Oh, it's still there. I'm going crazy. Okay. I think Netflix is going to keep going down. That's really weird. I didn't see it. Okay. I guess it's been a long week. Kind of a stressful one on the stock market, honestly. Yeah, this is going to keep going down. I don't see a reversal happening yet. I mean, it might stay kind of flat, but I don't think it's going to reverse. So you could sell credit spreads on this, call credit spreads to the upside, maybe. But that's it for me, guys. Hopefully you had a good week in the market. Hopefully you're green. We're just barely green. We've got one more week to get this. Okay, that month is good. What would I want to do? Oh yeah, one more week to get this back up to here. Okay, that's probably not going to happen unless I do some YOLOs. I was trying to have this only be a 2-month deficit, this big loss we had from these SPY credit spreads that I didn't roll over and just let expire deep in the money. There was a lot of contracts, so that's why I had these big losses. I was trying to make it just a 1 month, so that was August 25th. Then this was the SPY come down all our shares, and I'm like, okay. So that was August 24th. So that was over like a week period. I was trying to have that only be a month, and then this big dip, I don't even know what that was. But we're not going to be there, I don't think, by next week. I'm not going to be aggressive enough to be there by next week, so this will be longer than a 2-month loss because that was August 25th, September, October. So that's 2 months. That's okay. That's called school. A lot of people pay to go do it, and they don't learn nearly as much as I just learned in the last 2 months. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money happy money, so it'll stick around. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Peace out.